So, um, I have mixed feelings about making a video like this because, well, I kind of find videos where people end up crying or getting emotional kind of lame, but then it's like, there's some stuff where it's like, yeah, like that was important. I definitely like do this in the hope of helping others, or it's an embarrassing thing to me, right? And I'm not just saying this to hook you to watch the rest of the video. So I had a friend pass away at the beginning of November, and then I found out, I think it was the 7th or the 8th. Today's the 14th, I think. And this last week, and you know what, slightly before it too, I had a back injury at work, and then I was in a very good routine of studying very hard, making a good use of my time after work, even at work, and being really into what I was doing. And I kind of tweaked my back, and shit happens. And I started, and in Canada, marijuana is fully legal here. And to kind of do some CBD to relax my back. And I went totally overboard. I just kind of kept that up more when I found out my friend died. And I realized that, some people marijuana use is fine. But I think it's very easy to go overboard. Especially, I'm not a guy just, smoke a joint. I don't need a joint. A guy that's I need a joint to, do this. And no, I think my way of use, it's weird. It's I will take 6 gummies and be, on the couch. And it's a euphoric feeling. And I'm not promoting it. And I think I was using it as a way to mask my emotions and mask how I felt, because I didn't want to feel. And as much as I thought I was okay, it sucks. His name was Afani, and I did this the last time I had a friend died, and I just got so into it, and I don't feel myself. My last use was a day ago, and I don't feel myself. I feel out of it. I fucking can't remember shit right now. I'm and not I'm using at work, but it's the effect into the next day. When you do too much, it's you're just kind of out of it. You're not the same person. You have less motivation. You don't want to do as much shit. I've had no motivation to go to the gym, and I used to go every single day. And losing a friend fucking sucks. And I don't think, and you know what? I think that these emotions, God damn, stop crying. These emotions are, it's important that I feel them instead of masking them, because then I feel how important life is. And him and I haven't hung out recently. We've talked almost every day. When I was in Montreal, we talked a lot. We were supposed to hang out before he went down to Peru. He died in Peru. Fucking the last phone call, I didn't answer. And that makes me feel like shit. We were supposed to hang out. We both got busy. It's I'll see him when he gets back. Nope. And I did this. My friend Derek died. Fuck, when I found out. And but this time I realized I was okay, I kind of snapped at someone at work yesterday. I was and then I was okay, obviously I'm not handling this. So I took a mental health day today. God, that's so gross, sniffling. And I believe it's a disservice to my ancestors. It's a disservice to my friend to want to drown your emotions. And you know what set me off and made me realize I was doing this? I saw some random fucking post from someone I used to know, and it was them being very open about their alcohol use. Oh, by the way, still haven't had a drink all year. Not a drop of alcohol. Well, one drop. There was one girl I kissed, and she just had a drink. So maybe a drop or two, if I'm being really honest. But no, and like I think that has really, like, I've saved a lot of money. I've lost, like, not in the same social circles, like, but you can still, like, not in the same social circles, but it's like I can still go to events and I drink like a non-alcoholic beer. I still love the taste of beer. But and it was like this person's post, and like it was fucking inspirational. Absolutely. Like it was kind of like, some people can say, oh, it's lame, but it's like, no, it was really cool. She was talking about how she was struggling to, like, and she was very open. She had like domestic abuse problems, and like she was at the tail end of it, and she was very open about it. And she was talking about her struggles like in school, and she didn't do well her second year because of this, and like she got like all 100% on this, and like I used to know this person, and it's like, fuck, good. And she talked about how she was masking certain things to cover up pain. And like, I guess like, and it's like people that know me really get me, I guess. And like, I don't always do well with everyone all the time. And it's like, the best quote I heard was like, depression is your body telling you it doesn't like the character you're playing. It doesn't like your lifestyle. And so it's important to feel those things so that you know you have to change. It's like touching the oven. It burns, so you don't do that again. Pain is a teacher. Pain tells you something is wrong. Sometimes the avoidance of pain is bad. Here, I'll tell you another secret. Since I recently realized that like I absolutely torpedo relationships that are good because I feel like I'm not good enough. I have this doubt in myself that I'm not good enough. And when I have, sometimes I push friends away. Sometimes I have good relationships with people and I don't think I deserve it, and I absolutely torpedo it. And I deserve to feel the pain of that so that I can feel it, and then I can learn to change. And I think God and your ancestors are going to be proud of the version of you that gets up and works so hard every day. It'll make them proud. But, and everyone has a different balance in life. But me, I'm discovering like a hardcore, like, just nothing. I need to not have any substance in my life. And I don't think I have a problem with it, and I can still function. I'm a human being, and like, obviously, okay, the way I've been like this week, like getting like fucked up every night, taking 6 gummies a night, that's not very good. But I just weirdly, I find it kills my drive, and I need to stay the hell away from it. And honestly, like, and I thought today, and I fucking made me upset, but it's like, you know what? I don't think Tony would appreciate, like, if he's looking down on me, he probably a little disappointed. You know, like, just getting fucked up like that and wasting your time, and then it compounds. It's like, oh, I did nothing all week. Might as well not do something on Friday. Might as well just fucking do nothing. And it's like, then you get like, it's like I have all these things I could be doing, like working on my online course, I bought another course by Aaron Doughty about loving yourself. And then like going to the gym, and then like my place right now is a little bit of a mess. I just moved in. Like, so I have all these things I could be doing. And like, it's almost like, oh, it's too much. And like, the best thing to do would just be pick one and do it as much as you can. Then do the other thing. But then like getting high, and then it like pushes it to the next day. And then it pushes everything else to the day after that. And then it's like doing laundry, doing this, doing that. All these things that could be happening aren't. And then next thing you know, you did like nothing I did fucking nothing. Haven't done a load of laundry. Haven't done anything for the last week since I found out. And I need to pull myself out of this shit. And it's making me feel even shittier because it's like, I've done nothing all week. And it's like, what a fucking waste. And the funniest thing about this is I'm sitting here and it's like, yeah, it's shitty. I had a couple friends die in the last couple of years. But it's like, honestly, there's people that would kill to have my problems. And I know this because it's like, look at what's going on in the Middle East right now. Look at what's going on in Ukraine. Look, there's other wars going on people don't even know about and talk about that aren't even in the news. And there's people that are maybe not as able-bodied that would kill to be in my position and it's like, it's a very first world problem. It is. Like, it sucks. And so that's why it's like I need to realize there's people that would kill to be in my position in life. Sometimes I feel like I haven't accomplished enough in my life. And yet I was just with my buddy and he's like, fuck, you've done so much. And so it's like I need to be grateful for what I have. And I think it's important to practice that. And like I'm going to tell myself every morning, 5 things I'm grateful for, and just myself in the mirror. That sounds lame. But that's what I realized today. It's like, fuck, why am I all poor me? Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like there's way worse shit happening to other people. I need to pull myself out of this shit. Like, fuck that. Fuck getting high. I haven't been drunk all year, and it feels great. But, like, yeah, when I went through certain, like, I haven't, like, since being back in Winnipeg, I haven't really dated anyone for, like, that long. But, like, you know, when shit would go bad, it's like, yeah, I would get fucking high to mask the pain. It's like, no, fuck. Like, feel that pain. Feel it. Anyways, that's this video. So yeah. Anyways,